we are here, we are live with some more Pokemon Radical Red. I am here with...
Rackback 100, that's right. I am here streaming Radical Red with...
What? Yeah, so last time we started planning for the Elite Four, it's been a pretty big plan. I've made a little bit of progress off stream since then. I don't think you've really done anything.
No. Jesus Christ, yeah, you have been making progress, huh?
So I've sort of been going through, yeah, I'll pull up. We're going to be seeing a lot of spreadsheet today. Hope everyone likes spreadsheet. That's what we're going to be getting. So I've been sort of doing that. It's a little cut off, but I've also been looking at Urshifu, feed stats and whatnot. So I think I've locked in my core 3 that are going to be dealing with most of the Pokemon. So Bridget also started a sheet last time where she was just putting in what kind of vaguely countered what. So I decided to do that and also kind of mark some of the Pokemon I'm less confident on. I know it's kind of cut off here, but actually I can just go. It's a little ugly, but it works. The core of Urshifu Dark, Diancie, and Dracopult covers a lot of the Elite Four with, I would say, at least pretty decent success, mainly looking at like stabs. There are some things that are less accounted for, like in the case of like Melmetal, Urshifu Dark can fight it. My fear is it can't do enough to it because of it just being very bulky. So there's a few cases like that. Yeah, like Mega Diancie and Evolta I'm kind of iffy on if it works out well. Metagross kind of works, but it's sketch. Especially if I have to fight him earlier in the fight as opposed to later. The only thing that's really empty is covering Lorelai's Rain team. That's the only thing we kind of miss a lot of. And then Zacian Crown's a big threat. So I'm sort of just going through and figuring out what I think could at least be viable for these last 3 slots. I have some general ideas, which is what the notes over here has been. I highlighted a few things in green that I just off my head thought might work, but I'm also going to, I think, quickly go through and take another peek at some of these. So I think I'll show the Radical Red decks on stream. Hang on. Whoops. While I quickly go through these. I don't see Sneasler doing much, because I think what we need... Actually, let me put this back up 1 second. Maybe I should kind of get a vague idea of what I need. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but... Okay, hang on. I'm going to kind of do this as I go. We're going to wing this. Just going to throw in a few more columns for space. Okay. So, we need a grass or electric type here, probably. Or something in the water. Something that, if it works defensively in the water, it could work. That over a little bit. Something for Rotom Wash, which could also work as a grass, but couldn't really be electric. Okay, something for Zacian. The big thing we're looking for. Oh yeah, some of these guys. So I think we need like a special attacker, I think, for Melmetal. Hang on. Oop, that counts as a gray thing. Hang on. Special attacker for Melmetal / Dialga / Salamence. I don't know if we're gonna get all those, but if I can get like 2 of those covered based off their defensive stats. Because I am sort of considering, yeah, strengths and weaknesses and defensive stats for this. Which is why some of these are redded out, but also have things listed. And then I think, yeah, special attacker for Metagross would be nice. Attacker for Metagross. And then physical attacker for Yveltal. I'm trying to see if there's anything... Because I did kind of go through and see where things were strong and weak and defensively to try to make the most of that. Because we did kind of go through that last time. And I think most of it worked out pretty well. I mean, the ice fight's a little iffy just because of the weird hail shenanigans, and currently we have 2 physical, 1 special attacker. So I might make a quick no, and just say special attacker good into Lorelei. Okay. So that's what we're generally looking for. We can move this over now. We're not caring about the damage calc right now. So yeah, Sneasler I don't think answers any of these desires, so it's not worth even considering. I could start from the top, actually, because there's a few things. Savali is still kind of open for interpretation. Ogerpon looks decent, although physical attacker, but I do like the fact that it can have multiple typings for different fights. Sevian Milotic is something I've kind of considered because we need at least a special attacker maybe into Salamence. It does have some use, although it's not great. Because it's weak to Lorelei, it doesn't answer Yveltal, can't do Metagross, can't do Melmeta or Dialga. Salamence is iffy. I don't think it really helps that much in our bigger concerns. I mean, if I quickly take a peek too, let me, actually, one more thing. Let me see what, like, the biggest threats are that I feel we could have better or multiple answers into. So I'm definitely scared of Kyogre, and I think we have enough going with Calyrex that I'm not as concerned about it. But Kyogre, physical attacker would be nice. Partially Ogerpon is a consideration, because Ogerpon at least resists everything that Zacian has with the grass-fire typing. And it should get something okay. Actually, no, it doesn't. It literally gets, the bonk move. I'm blanking on the name now. Swampert Mega would be nice to have. I mean, just having a good grass move, I think, is enough. Something that can get a grass move for it's fine. Zacian Crown's a scary one. The Gengar could be threatening just because of Shadow Tag, so we might have to try to consider that. Yeah, I mean, the Mega Salamence, the Dialga Primal are very scary. Mega Metagross is terrifying, and Miraidon's pretty scary, and like all of the rival champion team is pretty scary. Pheromosa, I think we can.
Damn, Twist Crobat can get fast as fuck.
Nah.
The highest I can possibly ever have it with a plus speed and a Choice Scarf is 416.
Yeah, that's high. I'm gonna make a backup for Metagross / Mirror. Idon. Oh my god, I can't type. / Eternatus. Although, yeah, that last fight. I mean, it's not a Nuzlocke. I'm like, I can sack whatever I need to. It's not a Nuzlocke. Anyway. So yeah, Sneasler didn't answer anything. So Semi-Milotic doesn't really help much here. I mean, maybe a little in Eternatus, but that's really it. So I think we're okay without it. Florges, I think, has the similar issue. It doesn't have the ground weakness, which is nice. It could help for Salamence, but it doesn't have that good of physical defense. I don't think it does enough to care. Fluttermane. Fluttermane was appealing. It is physically fragile, but it does outspeed a lot of things, and it's got good Spatak. It does get, yeah, like Mystical Fire, it gets Stab Moonblast, it gets Energy Ball. Like, I think it could at least add Thunderbolt too. Like, it theoretically could be pretty good here. Hisuian Arcanine I was iffy on, but there's just a lot of things where if it can hit with priority, it's pretty good. It's not always great. I mean, it works well into the ice guys for the most part, minus the physical, but, you know, it could kind of work into Zacian, although, doesn't really help with Melmetal, Dialga, or Salamence. Doesn't help with Metagross too much. It kind of works okay in Yveltal. I mean, it's kind of iffy. I won't get rid of it yet, though. Okay, Probopass was interesting because I have to actually look at move pools here. I think some of the, well, okay, it doesn't go that well into Lorelei. Well, okay, that's a lie. It goes really well into the Snow team. It goes piss poor into the Rain team. So, a lot of guys have fighting on Bruno, so it's kind of not that useful. It does decent into some of the Agathamons. I mean, I like it into some of these guys. Like, it does good versus Dragonite and Salamence. And it does quite well into Eternatus. But it's all kind of iffy. I'm not gonna remove it just yet, though. Because who knows, maybe it'll fit that last bit I need. Okay, I had Terrakion. I don't think Terrakion is gonna do anything here. As good of a mon as it is. Outside of, like, maybe Veltal, I don't think it offers enough. Hisui and Avalok, like, I do like having somebody with priority, just because that covers a lot of potential problems. The issue is, yeah, outside of the priority and maybe Lorelei, it doesn't... Not Lorelei, Yveltal, sorry. It doesn't... I don't think it does enough at this point, unfortunately. Swampert was interesting. Something that can run special ground attacks is pretty good. Although, yeah, it definitely leans physical, especially if I want to use the Mega. Because we do have one Mega, I'm willing to put a second one on the team, because DNC definitely can function without the Mega. It's just more offensive with it. Let me see here. It gets good moves. I don't know if its attack or speed is high enough, though. I mean, it matches decently into some of these guys. I'll keep it for now, but I'm iffy. Flygon was appealing, because it can hit... it's decently fast, 100 power, it gets the Tinted Lens ability, or Levitate, both of which can be good. It also gets Compound Eyes. All of its abilities, or at least could do something that can switch him in the fight, which is something we couldn't actually do in our original playthrough. We couldn't switch to hidden abilities in the Elite Four. So that gives us more flexibility. But it does, yeah, it does
we couldn't?
No, we couldn't, because we had to talk to a guy in
Oh, that's right.
in Saffron. Yeah, because of that, he's kind of appealing. He does have problems with ice. He works... He doesn't do that much in Rotom. Zacian, it could work okay with a Choice Scarf. Although it has Play Rough, so we're only getting one attack in no matter what. It could help with Melmetal and Dialga. It would need a Choice Scarf to help deal with Salamence. But I can do like a Draco Meteor on it. Once again, Scarf for Metagross. I can't do the Lorelei. I can't really do much for Kyogre. It serves as an okay backup for Eternatus and Miraidon. Let me see real quick. When I wrote stuff down, because I was like intentionally writing down when I needed Scarf. Yeah, the problem is the final fight, I think I'm gonna... Unless I bring, like, Aegislash, which is a consideration. Actually, does Skellydirge work as well? Let me take a peek here. Skellydirge might work into Pheromosa. Because it can only do Poison Jab.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have, like, something specifically for Pheromosa, otherwise I don't have access to the Scarf, which is what Flygon would need to be actually useful in that fight. So I'm iffy. Although I do like the potential of it.
My only solution that I've come so far into Pheromosa is just going in Crobat Dual Wing Beat with the Scarf.
Yeah, okay, just because of what I've gone through, I think Hisui and Arcanine I'm just going to take off the list. Swampert I don't think is going to cut it. Probopass is tempting to keep, just partially because I like it. We'll keep Fluttermane, we'll keep Flygon. Garchomp's another one that's interesting. Because it does work with and without the Mega. Although I'm not sure if... It might be a little too slow with the Mega. But it does do good coverage. I mean, but the issue is it like... It doesn't do that good into the ice. It does piss poor into ice. It doesn't do great into water. I don't think. I mean, it might get like Thunderfang, but you know that only goes so far. I mean, it does get like Flamethrower, but it's not really a special attacker. It does get Thunderfang. That's like whoop-de-fucking-do, I guess. Doesn't it get? Yeah, it doesn't really help with Rotom Wash. Zacian, it would have to be Scarf. Do I have something? Okay, I think I wrote down potentially running Scarf on Urshifu for Bruno, but I don't think it's necessary. Once again, I think if I bring like Skelly Dirge or Aegislash, I don't need the Scarf on Urshifu. Which would help with Garchomp in that fight. But I think a lot of it, yeah, it is... I want to run... It's going to have to be run physically. I mean, it is very strong. It's... Mega Garchomp does not outspeed Mega Metagross, which is a bit rough. It would be a non-stab and a Yveltal. I think I'm better with Mega Diancie in the second fight, to be honest. It's doable, but it's not great. Because, yeah, I think it requires, like, it can't do anything to Miraidon. Because Miraidon outspeeds. Eternatus outspeeds. I just think it's too unviable. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to keep it for now because it falls into a similar problem that Flygon falls into. Gliscor is another one. I don't think it achieves what I need it to. Like, it is very physically bulky, but it's not living more than 2 Behemoth Bashes. And it's going to be slower without... I think even with Scarf it's slower. I can't hit special attacks into, yeah, like Melmetal and Dialga. Physical, it's not super effective into Lorelei, or not Lorelei. I keep reading Lorelei. Yveltal, it's on the line below it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it does enough. I like the physical bulk, but I don't think it's enough to justify it. Mamoswine. Mamoswine was another one that was appealing. But some of these I think were appealing before I locked in the core 3. I do like that it is thick fat, and I do like the Ice Shard. With thick fat, it does fine into the ice stuff. Doesn't do well into water. I don't think it gets like anything that would help in the water fight. Like knock off, and then it eats shit and dies. It does get freeze dry, but it's not really a special attacker. Like 60 Spatak or some shit, right? 70, yeah. This one I'm willing to keep, just purely for the like Ice Shard, to be honest. I mean, it's not slow by any means. I mean, Scarfing it would at least outspeed like Mega Lucario, if need be. But it's not gonna help to Metagross. With thick fat, it probably does. It could probably. Its Spidef isn't great, but with like an Assault Vest, maybe it could do decent work to Miraidon, I guess. Eternatus, I think, is too... It's just like, yeah, a lot of it has to take special attacks. But I'll keep it for the moment. Landorus I was heavily considering because I can use it physically and specially as a ground type. I had Mudsdale on the list still, funny enough. Because between Stamina and Tangling Hair, and it's just general bulk, it's quite good. The problem is I don't think it helps us enough. So I think it's still going to go down to 2 hits to Zacian. If not 1. Nah, probably 2. Nothing like super effective. It doesn't help with the special attacking needs. I don't think it's going to do enough in a Yveltal. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work here. It would only serve as like a backup for some mons, and that's assuming it works. I think Great Tusk is gonna have a similar issue. Also, if I'm blabbering too much, you want me to mute for a bit, let me know. Oh, she's muted. Maybe the dogs are barking.
Sorry, I forgot I muted. Yeah, the dogs are barking.
Yeah, if I'm talking too much, let me know.
Yeah, sorry, I needed to like lock in for a bit.
You want me to mute?
Are you still gonna be talking for a while?
Probably. I'm going through all the Pokemon, so...
Maybe.
Okay, I guess just bug me if you need me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. What could Great Tusk offer? It's not gonna help with the stuff into the water. It's not gonna really help in a Rotom. It doesn't outspeed.
If he needs me to mute, he can also ask me to mute. Although now just makes my stream quiet, and I probably should also mute up because I'm gonna have to talk to make up for this.
Yeah, that might be the easiest way to do this, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then I guess one of us just unmutes whenever we want to talk to the other person, I guess.
Yep. Okay, it doesn't work in a Yveltal. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's too slow. Sandy Shocks was interesting. I mean, it's weak to water, actually, but it can get water compaction, which at least helps. It is a special attacker, ground type. It's got decent speed. It's not crazy bulky, but it's got good enough. Scarf, it would outspeed Zacian. And it might live a hit? I feel like we're gonna have to a lot of sacks during the E4, to be honest. Because I'm gonna have to get... Some of these are such big threats that I have to have, like, clean switches. I fear. I'm gonna have to, like, figure that out, too. I think some of this is gonna come down to, like, getting a team and then double-checking it works. But this can help with Melmetal and Dialga. Does it outspeed both? It can't really do... It doesn't do great in Metagross. Although, wait, we do resist Steel, actually. That's right. But Zen Headbutt's gonna hurt like a bitch. Doesn't really help with Yveltal. Doesn't help with Kyogre that much. It might be able to do something into, like, Miraidon, but it's kind of iffy. But I'll keep it. I think it has potential. Iron Shreds, on the other hand, actually did look decent. I do kind of want a Steel type, just for the resistances. It doesn't help a lot, though. It works well into... Actually, this works amazing into Zacian, because it resists both its stabs, has good defense, and can't be hit by the Wild Charge. It gets defense growth. Even if it gets like yeah, it gets Iron Defense too, which would help against the Swords Dance. Granted, I can't heal, but and a crit would be problematic. But yeah, I think that would be a great into that. It isn't a special attacker for Melmetal. It could work at least decently into Melmetal and Dialga though, because of the stab ground. I don't think it match. I think it doesn't work into Yveltal super well, but it could do something. It's not gonna do shit to Kyogre. With its bulk, it might be fine. Now, Metagross is like Fire Punch. I don't know if it could do much in the other fights, but I'll keep it for now. Tinglu. The more I think about it, the more I'm... Like, Tinglu seems really appealing because of the bulk. But without having a way to heal, and not being a special attacker, I don't think it's going to do anything new. It doesn't match into Zacian at all. I mean, it could work okay into, like, Melmetal or Dialga, but it's not, like, great. Yeah, I think we're gonna say no to it, unfortunately. Blaziken. Blaziken's appealing, obviously, just because of speed boost. And I mean, it's pretty good without the Mega, and it's insanely good with the Mega. Plus, I could use it specially if need be. Doesn't help with the water problem. I mean, it does get, like, Thunder Punch, I think, but... You know. It would, with a speed boost outspeed Zacian in its Mega form, it would need 2 without it. And a Flare Blitz probably kills? So that's appealing. I could run, like, Overheat into Melmetal. And at least stab super effective into those. I don't know about Salamence unless I get, like, Ice Punch. I don't think I do. I don't know if it gets... I mean, it probably gets, like, a Rock move. It does get Aura Sphere as well. I think this... Oh, it just Dual Chop. This one is appealing. Perfect? No, but very intriguing. And I think it could still do some stuff without the Mega, albeit not as much. But the speed boost does really help. Gallade. I don't think Gallade's gonna cut it, especially because it's a physical. Like, the Mega's pretty good. It goes fast, it hits hard. Like, it could serve as backup for some of these guys, but I don't... I mean... It does get, like, Leaf Blade for the Watermons. Can't do shit to Zacian. Could at least hurt Melmetal or Dialga. It speed ties, unfortunately, with Metagross. Could do okay into Yveltal. Does it get, like, Play Rough? Did this wrong. Well, I'm gonna assume it's okay for now. Slitherwing. Yeah, there's a lot of this, isn't there? I like multi-scale. But... I don't think it answers enough here, to be honest. Unfortunately. Okidogi, I don't think is gonna cut it, to be honest. Yeah, it just doesn't offer anything that we need here. Oh yeah, I was looking at Charizard. I did like the fact that I had the 2 different Mega options and decent speed. But does bad into the water, doesn't help with Rotom Wash. I'd have to be not Mega. Although I do match... I'd have to go Charizard X, but well, then I get neutral Play Roughed. But I do have decent defense. Like, it could work maybe in the Zacian. I could go this for Melmetal. Or maybe Dialga. I'd have to... I can't... I don't match that. Well, I match... Oh, actually I match pretty... Well, then Headbutt. I don't match super well in Metagross. I don't do much in a Yveltal. I want it to work desperately, but I don't think it works. I think we're better off with Blaziken. Victini. Victini's interesting, actually. It gets some crazy moves. Plus with its ability and the moves. While weak, it would have Bolt Strike, or it had Fusion Bolt into the water types. Zacian can't hit us super effectively, and with a Scarf we would outspeed. Would help with Melmetal, help with Dialga. It could almost help with Salamence, but not really. It could help with Metagross because we resist all the attacks. It could hit physically into Yveltal, theoretically.
Zach, I think I'm stupid.
Yeah?
When I went to mute with you, I also muted my stream.
Happens to the best of us.
Well, it was nothing that crazy. It's just gonna be a very awkward, quiet, silent stream for like 4 minutes on the VOD.
4 minutes on the VOD!
Okay, I'm leaving you alone now. Goodbye.
Right. Okay, Victini is actually very feasible. I had Delphox, which, outside of having a little more attack and a little more speed, is probably just worse Victini. I mean, the Spatak is pretty big, though. But we lose a lot of defense and HP. Yeah, and it doesn't outspeed like Metagross still. I think we keep Victini over Delphox. Volcanion. Without pulling it up, does that do anything? It might go okay into... Resist both stabs. But it is weak to electric for Zacian, which I think is going to be too risky. I mean, that's crazy bulk for Metagross. It works well into Melmetal, although not really into Dialga that much. It can physically attack Yveltal, although I don't know with what. A high attack, I guess. It can't work into Miraidon at all. It could work pretty well into Metagross. Does Aeronatus have anything? Not? Oh, no Meteor Beam. I'll keep it for now. I might actually highlight Victini possibility, just in general, because that was one that stood out. So did Blaziken, to be honest. Incineroar. Okay, I like Incineroar because of the fake out Intimidate. Having an Intimidate user would be very nice. That being said, it doesn't help with the first fight. It just takes neutral play roughs. I don't think it's gonna out damage Zacian. It can sort of special in a Melmetal, but it's not great. Can't really do anything for Yveltal. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna get there. I mean, it works well into, like, Metagross. But I think that's the best I can offer, unfortunately. I think we're gonna say no to it. Armarouge and Ceruledge. I don't think they're gonna... Well, Armarouge, because of the Spatak, might be okay. The problem is it's useless into the first fight. Or the water fight, at least. The water variant. Actually, it's really good into the ice fight for Lorelei. It's too slow to do anything to Zacian. And while I do resist the 2 stabs, I mean, maybe I could take a hit of a Wild Charge, but it's iffy. I mean, it works in a Metagross. It's okay-ish in a Dialga. Okay, I'll keep it for now. I think Ceruledge is going to do a lot less, though, because of the, it being physical. And still not outspeeding Zacian. Yeah, I think this one doesn't help anywhere near as much. Chi-Yu... I think Chi-Yu is the special attack, which is what Incineroar needed but didn't have. Plus, it has better speed at 100. It outspeeds Zacian with a Scarf. I don't think it does jack shit into the water fight, though. Without, like, a hidden power or some shit. I mean, I can run Snarl, whoop-de-doo. Works for Melmetal, okay for Dialga. Doesn't do shit into Salamence. Works into Metagross. Doesn't help with Yveltal. Doesn't really do much for Miraidon or Aeronatus, but we'll keep it for now. Gouging Fire. I partially like this just because of the ability to burn the opponent with the Protect move. I mean, that's always just so strong. Burning Bulwark. But I don't I mean, it takes neutral for water. Does it do anything super effective back, though? Flash. Thunderfang, yeah, not great. It is bulky, but, the Zacian matchup isn't as good as I'd like it to be. It's not a special attacker for Melmetal or Dialga. Probably doesn't do that much in Yveltal. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pass on it. Articuno, I just don't think Articuno covers anything that we need. Doesn't do anything into the water, I don't think. I mean, it has bulk, but like, yeah, I mean, it gets. Does it get the super effective ice one? Or ice in the water? What is it? Freeze dry. Doesn't look like it does. If it got freeze dry, I could argue it more. Oh, it does get freeze dry. Never mind, I'm stupid. Okay, wait, hold on. Useless into Zacian, though. Useless into Melmetal. Useless into Dialga. Useless in. No, good into Salam. Well, it gets outsped. Could work into Salamence, we'll say. Could work into Yveltal. I'll consider it for now. Regice, I think, has a lot of the same problems. Although it does get, like, Thunderbolt. Useless into Zacian. Useless into Melmetal, I'd say. And Dialga. Probably decent into Salamence. Useless into Metagross. Could maybe do something in the Yveltal.
Do not bring Regice to the E4, dude.
Why?
Look how slow that thing is!
Look how high its SPDF is.
What the shit? 200?
Yeah, all the Reggies have a 200 in the stat, I believe, or most of them do.
Let me look at what. Oh wait, let me. I'm actually curious. Who's the most bulky steel? Regirock has a 200 physical defense.
Yeah.
And we need rocks. You should bring the Reggie trio.
That would be very funny.
Can you have a full team of Reggies? Do we get? It would be funny. It could work. Do we get Regigigas in this game?
Not until post game, unfortunately.
I think we have to. No. We get Regigigas now, right?
No, it's post game.
Surely. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Post game. Okay, we could have a replacement for Regigigas for the current moment.
That's right.
So that could be your
Reggie.
wild card pick. We're bringing a bunch of Reggies.
Slacking, it's basically slow start.
True.
Were you just coming to warn me? No.
Jazz music. Oh yeah, I'll just come to warn you. Also, do you like my stream layout?
Let me take a quick peek. Hang on. Oh wait, it paused. Oh, live reaction.
Live reaction.
How is that? How are you calculating speeds?
Yeah, this is like Pokemon I'm considering, and I'm also just like, honest to God, I forgot how fast Raytheon was. It's 95 HP.
It's shockingly fast.
Flooding crazy, by the way. Look at 135. I thought Crobat was fast, dude. What the?
Fluttermane's crazy. Yeah, Fluttermane's fast.
Yeah, if I put in the 130 here, oh sorry, 135. My bad. Yeah, this thing can have a max speed of 429. Like, nothing is outspeeding that on that team, I don't think. Like, maybe if Pheromosa gets a beast boost.
Yeah.
That's about it. Did you, like, how you doing? How's your planning going?
I'm just narrowing things down, to be honest.
To be honest, all I've done is make my team a little larger. Can I read off the current Pokemon I'm considering so far, even though you can already see it on my stream?
Wait, hang on, let me bring it back. Yeah, sure thing, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, I called you.
Oh, my stream is behind as hell. How? Bud. I've been dating for 8.5 years and you call me Bud?
I realized that
Am I
halfway
in
through. I
Bud
was like,
zone
what?
this far?
So yes. So you got some guys.
Yeah, so I got Fluttermane, which I think you mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, I was considering that. So sorry about that. Crobat was one I was definitely considering, and honestly, it's probably going to be part of my core team.
Okay.
So is actually, funny enough, Raichu Alola. Because it gets Fake Out, and it's fast.
Yeah.
And honestly, Fake Out is such an invaluable tool. I'm just gonna say it, Fake Out is stupidly good.
Bold,
Fake Out is
controversial
good.
even.
There's just a lot of Focus Sash mons. I know.
Everybody boopity.
So yeah, no, I'm considering that. Another one, I know Totodile don't have 2 electric types, but I've also considered Sandy Shocks because I'm like, I love Sevia Milotic. She is just so damn slow.
I know, right? It's so funny being like 81. Oh, but like this E4 I've noticed is so speed heavy.
It's so speed heavy. Like I feel like I have to bring my fastest hitters.
Yeah.
Like, and these are also like powerful mons too in their respects. I mean, Crobat's a good physical attacker. Fluttermane has crazy Spitacker. Are you kidding me?
135.
130. Yeah, that's the base one, same as the speed. So it'll be the same exact way where it's gonna have like technically 260 when it's level 85. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy attack. And then Sandy Shocks has a speed of 101. That's a fast guy. That's a triple-digit base speed.
Yeah, it clears that 100 barrier.
Yeah, like, I'm honestly debating, I want to go through and see how much Fluttermane could do, because I feel like, honest to God, some of my core 4 is probably going to be Fluttermane, Crobat, Raichu, and Sandy Shocks.
Okay.
The Psychic type is also fairly good in Murano. Like, a lot. I can't hit some of them, because some of them are, like, dual-type Dark or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I mean, again, speedy little guy.
Yeah.
2 good types, all things considered. I mean, this is Raichu Alola is essentially my a good answer for me into the rain team if that happens. I am still planning for it because I know you said to plan for it anyway. Because I mean, God forbid I do all this planning and then we go in there and it's like, oh yeah, today's the rain day.
Yeah.
Knowing this game,
you kind of have to be
actually
ready for both.
Yeah, just because I'm curious. Actually, sorry, game, you're about to hear 2 songs playing at once. And I don't care. This guy still says snow? Oh yeah, no, he still says snow.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So, but like, I'm so paranoid that I'm like, I need to have a Pokemon ready in case he says rain instead.
Yeah, I don't know what the conditions are.
Wait, is it whenever he loses? Is it whenever, does it change every time we lose?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Part of me was curious to test it out by running in there and then wiping as fast as I can.
No, we definitely wiped before on our.
But yeah, no, it's like I just want to have it just in case. And plus, I'm like, electric attacks aren't even that useless anyway. Like, there are several Pokemon outside of the rain team that are still weak to electric. So like, I may as well. And then it's like, okay, well then why am I bringing Sandy Shocks? That's because I also want the ground typing. Because if I don't bring Milotic Sevi, I'm losing the arguably more useful type of ground for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's like I'm looking at several of these mons, I'm like, my answer to you was ground!
Yeah.
Even though again, he said that, because ground is like fairy's most common, but ground is up there.
Yeah, I mean, ground's always good. It's one of the best types.
Oh yeah, no, these are great attacking ones. And then normal's down here. Nobody's weak to normal. That doesn't happen. But no, it's. And besides that, Hisuian Typhlosion is probably going to be my replacement for Skeletor. Skeletor is just, it's slow. I think it's probably a little bulkier, but my god is it slow. And I want to see what Hisuian Typhlosion can outspeed in comparison.
Mm.
Because, like, if this thing can do significantly, like, if this thing can outspeed the shit that I'm scared that Skeletor's gonna get owned by, then I'm just bringing Hisuian Typhlosion as the fire type, or, like, ghost type, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, what of these jobs is, like, already done by Fluttermane? Because I do think Fluttermane can answer pretty easily into good chunk of stuff. Because, again, fairy typing, very useful. Ghost typing is also nice, and it outspeeds, so I don't really have to truly worry about some of the ghost types that would just, like, you know, outspeed and just demolish me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm debating Crocodile and Drapion as well. I'm probably gonna have to knock Milotic Seti and Skeledirge off my roster. But, I mean, something I just kind of wanted to consider. Because again, the issue with this E4 is we have to have speedy Pokemon. We can't just not have speedy Pokemon.
Yeah, either
I have
that or
to
you
come
need
in
some
here and I have to
crazy
consider...
bulk.
I either need hella bulk or hella speed. And to be quite honest with you, I kind of want to go a little more aggro. Because, like, the bulk is nice. And I do think some of these mons are not entirely just, like, fragile, you know?
Yeah.
Fluttermane is physically fragile, but, you know, especially
it's quite good.
bulky. Yeah. It's the physical attacks that I'm scared of. But to be fair, how many physical attackers are there that I would be going against for this thing? I mean, I was like, oh, well, some of the dragons, I'm fairy type. Terror type. Well, I guess, like, Eternatus can hit me with, like, a sludge wave, right? But that's also special, so I don't give a shit. Like, oh, but what about, like, Yveltal's a physical attacker? Ooh. That's where my other Pokemons come in. And plus, I outspeed it anyway, and it's got okay speed. Oh, it has Assault Vest. Damn it. Why do you have to have an Assault Vest? Come on.
Everybody boopity!
I also am realizing, unfortunately, that, like, I probably gotta, like, put a column of, like, attack type. Because I think out of these top 4, only one of them is physical.
Yeah.
And most of these are weak to special, to be fair. Like, the team. Special or both, but, like, you're a special attacker. You're a physical attacker. You're a physical attacker. And then down here, these two are both special. This jazz is really nice that I put on, by the way. I just want some copyright-free jazz. I'm like, that feels like good study music.
Yeah, you could even say you're listenini.
I know. I decided to keep the typo. I thought it was funny. I don't know if you knew this about the background of my live reaction, but I figured I may as well reveal it to you because I love you. Take a look.
Oh yeah, there's the bird.
I like the bird a lot. It's just such a funny image. Why is the bird just politely sitting there?
Hey, I think some birds like water.
That is true. I don't know if any of these, like, picks that I've written down so far, besides the 2 that I've quarantined off, seem, like, horrible to you.
Not really right now. I mean, I think it'd be easier if once you kind of have a more solid idea of what you think is going to answer into stuff, and then I can tell you how I feel about that. But that's
because I do think I kind of have. I am bringing Crobat. I just feel like he kind of has to come. I feel like that's, like, I know I have other answers, but I just feel like, I mean, he's just so fast, and I feel like he just answers. But, like, he doesn't answer a lot, but he's kind of like my Pheromosa guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I could hypothetically use Raichu or Lola. Hypothetically. But the issue is, I don't think he outspeeds. Like, this is just a fast thing. No, 375, I cannot. I have, even with Scarf and a speed nature, I don't outspeed.
Okay.
With Raichu or Lola. Like, Crobat is the fastest thing I could think of right now that can, like, outspeed Pheromosa. And also, like, do a double, like, get into hits without having to worry about Pheromosa just slamming it into the ground. Because, like,
yeah.
I am weak to ice, but, like, if she can never get a hit on me, I don't care, right?
Yeah.
Also, if I just look at Pokemon, if I just go by speed, right?
There's not a
literally, 3 Pokemon outspeed Furbosa.
Yeah.
Crobat is all the way the fuck down here.
Meh.
But because of the dual wing beat and a scarf, it becomes a lot better.
Yeah.
In terms of the speed there. Like, I think that's just, like, and I'm kind of deciding that, like, I'm just gonna make Crobat work.
Mm-hmm.
I think, let me actually make a row above, because I'm gonna have a special area specifically for bonds I know I'm taking with me.
Yeah. I probably should get muted up because I have so many more Pokemon I didn't narrow down real quick.
No, I feel that. Go ahead.
So, okay. We can talk in a teensy bit. Bye-bye.
Yeah, just flag me down.
Wrong thing. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, Obama Snow. So Obama Snow on its own isn't appealing, but the fact that it gets Snow Warning into Slush Rush, so it has 120 base speed, is very appealing. It works well into the water stuff that I have problems with. Doesn't help with Zacian, doesn't help with Melmetal, doesn't help with Dialga. Actually, it might get like Earth Power. Does it? Does it get Earth Power? Hang on. Focus Blast. It gets Aura Sphere. It does get Earth Power. It can outspeed Metagross, although... Well, yeah, once again, Earth Power. It can physically hit Yveltal with an Ice move. I think it's shockingly good. I mean, Salamence I can't really use it for because it's still its speed tie, but... weirdly appealing. Weavile. I don't know if you work, because you're not going to help with the water stuff, really. You're not going to help with Rotom, you're not going to help with Zacian. Not going to help with Melmetal or Dialga. You could help with Salamence, theoretically, but it's kind of hard to get it to that position. Doesn't help with Metagross. Could help with Yveltal. Doesn't help with Kyogre. Can't really do backup for Miraidon or Aeronatus. Can kind of do backup for Metagross. I'll consider it. Not amazing, but it does answer some stuff. Okay, Glass Trier, as much as I want it, I don't know if it's going to do anything. I mean, I can at least, like, Body Press into the water types, but... can't really do a ton into Rotom Wash. Useless into Zacian, useless into Melmetal, useless into Dialga. Good into Salamence, theoretically. Probably decent into Yveltal, not gonna help with Metagross. Kyogre is kind of iffy, I mean, I'd be relying on like Body Press probably. Might work into Miraidon. I'm gonna keep it on the board. It just has crazy bulk. Iron Bundle is also very appealing because it can hit the water types with a move that I keep blanking on the name for. Same with Rotom Wash. Doesn't do anything to Zacian. I don't think it really gets anything for... I mean, I can at least Ice Beam the Dialga. Doesn't really do much for Melmetal. Good into Salamence. Doesn't really do anything into Metagross in the slightest. Does okay-ish into Yveltal, but not great. Doesn't really do much for Kyogre. Does outspeed Miraidon and Aeronatus. Actually very appealing, I'd say. Excalibur... I don't think it does what I need it to. Doesn't do anything for the water, I don't think. I mean, outside of Thunderfang, but that's not enough. Doesn't help with Zacian, doesn't help with Melmetal, doesn't help with Dialga. Isn't gonna do enough, I don't think, in a Salamence. No Metagross. Could work for Yveltal, but that's really the only thing I'm seeing. Yeah, I think we take it off the list. Oh, another one that's appealing is Qianpao. The problem is I think Qianpao speed ties with... Let me double check. Miraidon, Eternatus. Speed ties Miraidon outspeeds Eternatus. Okay. I don't think it really does anything into water, unfortunately. It does get Psychic Fangs, I guess is okay. Can do stuff into the ice one. Useless Inization. Doesn't help with Melmetal or Dialga. Could work for Salamence. Doesn't. I mean, it could do damage, at least into Metagross. Good for Yveltal. At least do damage to Kyogre. I'm willing to keep this. I think we're gonna see some here. Skarmory I don't think is doing anything. Nothing for the water stuff. Nothing for... Yeah, no, it can't work Inization. No for Melmetal, no for Dialga, no for Salamence. Yeah, no, this just doesn't do anything. Okay. Speaking of Salamence, Salamence! I do like the Mega. That makes it appealing. It's a little risky into the water, but it does get some options. Albeit, nothing amazing. I do like it gets Roost. It doesn't do a ton into that. Can't do anything in Inization. At least not without a Scarf, and then it wouldn't be Stab. If we're Mega, I mean, even without Mega, it can probably do some stuff in a Melmetal, albeit it gets Ice Punched in the dick. So-so into Dialga. Mega Salamence, it's a speed tie and is too risky unless I have like a Dragon Dance up. And you could probably do some stuff in the Metagross. Some stuff in the Yveltal. I think it just barely misses the mark, if I'm being real. Tornadus. This thing's decently fast. I like that it gets Tailwind. I don't think it does enough into water, though. Doesn't do anything for Zacian. Doesn't really help with Melmetal or Dialga or Salamence or Metagross or Yveltal. No. It just doesn't do enough. It doesn't have enough in the stab department. Thundurus is slightly more appealing, because at least it can do something into the water types. But I think it kind of just dies there. I mean, it gets Aura Sphere, actually, which is pretty good for Melmetal and Dialga. Doesn't out... Oh, it just barely outspeeds Mega Metagross for some damage. Could do stuff in Yveltal. You have good physical attack, actually, too. You get, like, a good physical electric move by any chance? I think we did get access to Supercell Slam. Otherwise we have Thunder Wave or Thunder Punch or Wild Charge. You also do get Play Rough. Okay, I'll keep you. Noivern I think is gonna fall short. I don't think its attack output's good enough. Doesn't do enough into the water, guys. Doesn't do anything into Zacian. Doesn't do anything really into I mean, it can Flamethrower Melmetal and shit, but it's not enough. Doesn't do anything to Dialga. Does outspeed Salamence, but I don't think it does enough damage, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of this is just non-stab stuff is the problem. I'm gonna say no. And its attack stat isn't good enough. Corviknight, I don't think it answers any of our problems here either. Just give me the list. Nah, not really. Mega Sandaconda. This one's weird. Doesn't help, really with the water stuff. At all. Doesn't even get Thunderfang. It's kind of useless without the Mega as well. Zacian, I mean, it might 1v1 it. It does. I mean, it does. It doesn't do enough into Melmetal or maybe Dialga. Doesn't outspeed. Like, the issue is it doesn't outspeed a lot. I think this is just not worth it. On this list... Did I put Landorus on this? Okay, I did. I just missed it. Because that's a big consideration. Alakazam... I mean, it's good, especially the Mega. I mean, it gets stuff for the Watermons. It does outspeed Zacian, but I don't think it gets anything that actually helps, unfortunately. It can only hit it neutrally, which won't kill. It's way too bulky. And it for sure gets one shot. Foul play isn't gonna cut it there. Does it get like Aura Sphere? I mean, it could work into Melmetal and Dialga. With Dazzling Gleam, maybe something into Salamence. It can do damage into Lorelei, or Yveltal. Doesn't help a ton. Kyogre. It outspeeds, though. My fear, though, is that it doesn't, because of the non-stab, I think I'm just paranoid because of the fucking Dazzling Gleam not killing Scrafty in the double battle. But I'm going to keep it as an option. Slowbro on paper doesn't do anything. But it's so tempting because of the fact it gets Amnesia, it gets Iron Defense, and it gets Slack Off. It doesn't leave much move. Or Calm Mind also works. But it can just bunker the fuck up because it has Shell Armor when it Megas. And even without it, it has Regenerator. It's got Bulk. It just has decent coverage. Doesn't really have anything for the water types, but the water types don't have a ton for it. I've been really tempted to bring Slowbro again. I brought it when I did my first playthrough of this game. But yeah, okay. Espeon I think just falls short. It just doesn't do what I need it to do here now. Medicham I think is gonna fall. It's tempting because of how absurd Mega Medicham's attack stat is. I mean, it gets Thunder Punch, it gets Fake Out. I mean, it could do something in the water area. Doesn't work into Zamazenta. Does at least good damage to Melmetal and Dialga. Metagross, I don't. Maybe. I mean, it does neutral in the Yveltal and outspeeds. Helps with Kyogre. It's actually not terrible. Metagross. I don't know if this does anything, unfortunately. I think it's like Thunder Punch. Well, it might do a lot into the Rotom scenario. It goes pretty well into Zacian. Okay, does it get Ice Punch for I think it probably gets Ice Punch for Salamence. Goes enough into Yveltal. Okay, honestly, I'm willing to consider it. It is just an absurd Pokemon. I was looking at Latios and Latios. You guys get like Energy Ball. You get Aura Sphere. You do get Energy Ball. Okay. So it might do stuff into water. Doesn't do anything to Zacian. The issue is it's like non-stab into Melmetal and Dialga. Doesn't outspeed Salamence. Doesn't do anything for Metagross, plus it's a speed tie. Doesn't do anything for Yveltal. I think it just barely misses the mark. It'd have to be Scarfed, and I can't really afford Scarfing it in the last fight. At the moment, at least. You're a little more appealing just because of the pure damage output. And And recover's always good. I'm more willing to consider you. It does also get Ice Beam. Yeah, okay, I'll consider you. Although, I don't know, I might have to Scarf it to be good. Although we do still have a free Scarf for, Lance. We have Yuxi, Azelf, and Mesprit. They're all kind of the same move pool, at least, wise. So, I mean, it gets, like, yeah, it gets, like, Energy Ball for stuff. It's not gonna do anything, unfortunately, in, Zation. I don't think it's gonna do great in a Melmetal. Like, it can do stuff, but it's not enough. Same with Dialga, same with Salamence. Doesn't do. Yeah, I think they're all gonna be just shy. I mean, the only one maybe worth considering is Azelf due to its speed, but I don't think it quite gets far enough. I mean, it's good for Metagross. I think it's Foul Play. But it doesn't quite get there, I don't think. Cresselia is a little more appealing because of the bulk and the healing. Like, let me see that. It does get Energy Ball. Doesn't really do anything in Zation, unfortunately. I think it does anything into Melmetal. Or really Dialga, but it can into Salamence. Doesn't work into Yveltal. I don't think it gets far enough with Metagross. I think it barely misses the mark, if I'm being honest. Does it get like Foul Play? No. I think it's just shy, as much as I want to bring it. We just like don't need Psychic. I think Necrozma's just gonna fall short too. It falls into the same boat, I think. I mean, I do like that I can set it up with moves pretty easily. And then, you know, healing. Doesn't get like Aura Sphere though. Does get Earth Power. I want to say it barely works, but the amount of effort it would take to get actually set up, I think it's too much. Like, in theory, it's good. I mean, it's got decent bulk. I don't think the speed's there. Yeah, I'll keep it for a moment. I had Mr. Rhyme, which I can't imagine stays. I mean, it gets Freeze Dry, but it can't do shit to Zacian, or Melmetal, or Dialga. It needs a Scarf to do Salamence. Doesn't do anything in a Metagross. Is so-so in Yveltal. Just too slow. We're not gonna have the Scarf. I'm just gonna eat shit. Espathra. Espathra was tempting primarily because of Speed Boost and Lumina Crash. Does also get Energy Ball. Not crazy bulky though or anything. But it could work into the water fight. It could set Zacian up to go down to something. But it's not going to take the kill. It's got nothing for Melmetal. Nothing for Dialga. It's okay-ish in the Salamence. It's good in a Metagross because of the Foul Play. Don't think it can do shit to Yveltal. Not that good in a Kyogre. I think it's just too fragile. I mean, well, here's the thing though. It can outspeed and get Miraidon and Eternatus pretty well. Like, just because of the speed, I'm willing to consider it. Or the speed buff boost. Oh yeah, Iron Crown looked intriguing as well. Just generally looking at it. I don't know if it holds up to scrutiny though. My only thing into the water types is Volt Switch, really. Which, I mean, I get Solar Blade, but that's too hard to use. It answers well into Zacian, or at least, maybe not well, good enough, I guess. I think it, I mean, of course, Secret Sword is physical. I mean, it'd have to be like Aura Sphere. It matches okay into Dialga and Melmetal. Actually, it matches really well into Dialga because of the moves. Don't think it does enough into Salamence. Doesn't work for Yveltal. I think it doesn't match great into Metagross or Miraidon. Not terrible. I think it was decent in Eternatus. I'm iffy, but I'll keep it for the moment. I think Iron Boulder. I do love how fast it is, but you know, the problems remain with the water stuff. Doesn't do anything in Zacian. Isn't great in Melmetal or Dialga. I mean, it's not bad, but it's good in Salamence. It's okay in Metagross. Good in Yveltal. Okay, I'm actually willing to consider it. Never mind. Farigiraf, which I spell wrong all the time, but it doesn't matter because I can't see myself using it. Like, I would like the Parental Bond in theory. I mean, gets Energy Ball, doesn't do anything in Zacian, doesn't do anything, I don't think, into Melmetal. It would have to be a special move, I think. Doesn't do anything really in a Dialga. I mean, I'm running Earthquake. It's like it sucks when like the move pools almost work. Not good in a Metagross. Not good in a Yveltal. Not gonna do enough to Kyogre. I don't think it's worth it. Like, because it's so slow. Like, I think in a lot of the single fights, it only gets one. It can maybe win a 1v1 in an optimal scenario, but I don't know. Okay, I like Sceptile because it's generally fast, and Mega Sceptile's really good. Works for the opening stuff. After that, I'm not sure. It just barely doesn't outspeed Zacian, nor does it really matter. It does get, like, Aura Sphere for Melmetal and Dialga. I mean, it outspeeds Metagross and can go Earthquake, I believe. Yeah. It answers enough that I'm willing to keep it. It outspeeds and it Mega Miraidon and Eternatus. I can't imagine you're staying, right? I don't think you answer anything that we need. Doesn't do Zacian. I mean, with Scarf, it's mediocre at best. It's not gonna hit specially into Melmetal or Dialga. Yeah, I don't see this working. Hydreigon, I also don't think does it. I mean, it might get something. Well, did it get anything for? Doesn't really get anything for the Watermons, but it does get decent stuff. Gets Earth Power for Melmetal and Dialga. Gets a Dragon move for Salamence. Probably doesn't work that well in a Metagross. It might do something to Yveltal, but not much. I think it's just shy. I'm gonna say no. Hisui and Goodra. I actually just gotta type it. I can't copy it. I think you have the same. I mean, okay, hang on. You get stuff for the water stuff and are actually very bulky. Zacian, I think, is a lost cause. Although I could have Gooey at least. Might do something into Melmetal or Dialga or Salamence. I think you have potential. Like, you're not great at anything, but you're also not bad at anything. This one I keep, like, almost trying to make work. I mean, it gets Thunderbolt, but it's so slow. I don't think it gets anything for... I mean, it gets Mystical Fire for Melmetal. It doesn't get anything for Dialga. It's too slow to really do anything with Salamence. I'm gonna take a hit. It just takes too many hits, I think. Well, it has good bulk. I don't think it's enough. I mean, I wish this wasn't tempting. Because I don't think it's gonna work. But I guess I'm keeping it for the moment. Okay. I don't think Dracovish does anything that we need. And it would also really just, like, hog the Scarf. Yeah, I don't think this answers what we needed to answer. Two more heroes. Regidrago, I think, also does not answer what we needed to answer. I mean, the Earth Power is nice, but it's not going to do that much damage. Yeah, I think it's going to run into too many problems. I mean, it's not bad. Like, it does sort of fit some of the requirements. But... I just think it's gonna fall short. It's just my gut. It's not gonna help with Zacian. It could kind of help a little with the water stuff. Kind of help with Melmetal or Dialga, but it's just not gonna take that many hits. I mean, like, yes, it has crazy HP, but I don't know. Okay. Walking Wake. Doesn't really answer the water shenanigans. Doesn't help with Zacian. It can help with Melmetal, and Dialga's too risky. Salamence is too risky. I mean, maybe without Scarf. Kinda does stuff into Metagross, but not great. Well, actually, wait, no, it resists Steel. Maybe it's okay. It doesn't do anything for Yveltal. I don't really do anything for Kyogre. It's not... It loses to Miraidon or Nus. It's not bad, but it's... I don't know. I'm gonna keep it for now. Archaludon's another one that's tempting just because of stamina. I mean, the bulk is crazy. You do get Electro Shot for the water guys. You might be able to outwall Zacian to some extent. Although I don't think you have anything great to hit it with in return. I guess a Steel move's at least neutral. Or Foul... No, Foul Play's resisted. Melmetal you can actually... Melmetal you can... Dialga you do okay into... Salamence you do okay into... I mean, this isn't the worst, actually. Raging Bull does pretty good into the water shit. Doesn't help with Zacian. It's not gonna do enough, I don't think, into Melmetal. Could be relying on Body Press for that and Dialga. I don't think it's gonna do enough in Salamence. Metagross isn't particularly great. Yveltal, so-so. I mean, it's fine. It's good, but it's, you know. I do like the priority. That's the one reason I'm hesitant to get rid of this. Is the priority Thunderclap. Doesn't help versus Miraidon or Aeronatus or Metagross. Well, Metagross it could help. Just Thunderclap alone makes me want to keep it, though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Scizor answers our problems in any capacity, really. Doesn't help with water. Does pretty good into Zacian, but I don't know if that's enough. Because, yeah, it's not gonna... I mean, it does so-so into Melmetal, because Melmetal does not have Fire Punch, right? No. It does okay into Melmetal and Dialga. It does pretty well into Dialga. This into Yveltal. I mean, it hits physically into, like, Kyogre, but it doesn't do a lot. And there's a lot of fire in the last fight. I'll keep it, but it's probably not happening. Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's good into the water stuff. It is pretty good also into Zacian. Actually, very good into Zacian. Melmetal... I mean, the best it has is Earthquake, and we can Body Press it back. Dialga, we resist its attacks. Salamence, we don't really have much for. Yveltal's not gonna work, though. No, we don't work at all in the second... or, like, the last fight, really, outside of Water. But it does match into a lot of the other stuff. Genesect. Genesect looks really appealing, actually. Purely because we should be able to get all the Technoblasts. I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 sec here. I'm, like, pretty sure we can. What types are there? There's... hang on. Fire, ice, water, electric. We only get to keep 1, though. Is the problem. Alright. But that alone is very appealing. I would probably lean ice. I think. Then the, like... Okay, hang on. What else do we get? I can't use that cannon. We get, like, energy... Well, we're more... Actually, we're mixed. We get Energy Ball. We get Flamethrower. We wall a good amount of the attacks that are problematic. I think this is very interesting. I'm not going to commit, but it's very interesting. Melmetal. I don't think Melmetal answers are... I mean, okay, it does get good moves. It gets a good variety. It helps with the water shit. It does pretty good into Zacian. It gets like Earthquake. It probably wins the 1v1 with Melmetal. Yeah, I think I can Body Press. That should win the 1v1. Although I might have to go like Jolly. I can do decent damage into Dialga. It has Ice Punch for Salamence. Can do decent damage probably into Metagross, because it resists its stabs. Although Fire Punch is a problem. Can do stuff into Yveltal. It's actually pretty good here. Okay, now we got some more that I'm probably gonna get rid of. King Gambit, I don't see doing enough here. Doesn't really help with the water stuff. Doesn't help with Zacian. Doesn't help with Melmetal or Dialga super well, or Salamence. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it. I think Goldango's in the same boat, where it just, like, can't quite do enough here. I mean, it gets, like, Aura Sphere for Melmetal and Dialga. And Thunderbolt for the water types. Although I think it falls flat against Miraidon and Eternatus and Metagross. Yeah, maybe Metagross. It's okay. Okay, I'll keep it for now. It's not perfect, but I think Cloyster is just a little too gimmicky for this to work out. It requires a lot to go right. And its move pool is limited. I'm not gonna say it's impossible to make this work. I just don't think it's worth trying. I think it's too hard to get it to the right spot. Gyarados. I mean, it gets like Power Whip, doesn't it? And it also, I mean, it gets Flamethrower, but it's not great. Yeah, it gets Power Whip. Doesn't do enough in the Zacian, but outside of getting the Tim. Its attack isn't good enough to be useful in the Melmetal or Dialga. Yeah, it's not fast enough for Salamence. Might do okay in the Yveltal, but it's not Stab. I think we say no. Entei. Entei's actually not the worst, I don't think. Eruption's appealing. But I mean, it gets like fire, Flamethrower and stuff, but it's only 90 its attack. It does okay in a Metagross, okay in a Dialga. It's not that bulky. I'm gonna say no. I don't have like a crazy reason why, but I'm just gonna say no. Suicune is intriguing. I like the bulk on it. Doesn't recover though. Can't really do anything into the water fight. I don't think, unless I missed. Nope, I didn't miss anything. And it does it pretty good in a Salamence, but not in a Melmetal or Dialga or Zacian. I mean, Zacian's not terrible, but... No, I lose... No, it has the electric move. Doesn't do anything for Yveltal. Yeah, I think this is a dud. There's also Raikou, which I think is the exact same. This has been a lot of planning. I fuck with it, but it's gonna go horribly wrong, probably. Okay, this works well into the water stuff. Does not help at all with Zacian. I mean, it could work into Melmetal or Dialga to some extent. It's not going to do anything into Salamence. I don't think Metagross is going to work that well. It's not going to work into Miraidon. Well, no, it doesn't have anything super effective into Miraidon or Eternatus. I mean, it has extra sensory for Eternatus. Does it get Psychic? No. This one isn't inherently bad, I just don't think it's going to do quite enough. Like, I think we need more out of our picks here. Registeel. Bulky as hell. Okay-ish power. It gets Aura Sphere. It gets Thunderbolt and Thunder Punch. It matches decently in Zacian. It could probably, hopefully 1v1 Melmetal or Dialga. Definitely Dialga. I don't think it helps much for Salamence. Well, it does get Ice Punch, worst case. It matches well into Metagross. It could do something into Yveltal. I mean, honestly, it's not the worst. I think Greninja's going to be too frail. And I don't really want to do Battle Bond. I mean, Grass Knot's okay, but it's not like a lot for the water stuff. It's quite fragile. Doesn't do anything in Zacian or Melmetal or Dialga. Yeah, no, I'm saying no. We're almost done. We got Zeraora, at least with this run through. I mean, there's still a lot of options on the table. Which I think I'm just going to kind of have to pick and wiggle around a little bit, but, you know. We have options. Zeraora works well into the first fight, obviously. Nothing to Zacian. I do like the fake out, but I don't know if that's enough. Works in Ization. Into Melmetal. Into Dialga. I don't think it's getting far enough with Salamence. I mean, it could work for Salamence, actually. It does outspeed Metagross, at least. I think it gets Foul Play. It does not. Okay. But it can at least outspeed Metagross, can outspeed Yveltal, and Miraidon and Aeronatus. I'm willing to consider. Zarude, I think, is going to get cut off here. I mean, it works well into the water stuff. Not in Ization. Don't think it does anything really. I mean, it does okay in the Melmetal and Dialga, but not enough. I mean, it gets Dual Chop, but it doesn't outspeed Salamence. Doesn't outspeed Metagross. And it might get like Foul Play though. Yeah. We do have good bulk. It works well into Kyogre. Doesn't help with Aeronatus and probably isn't getting into Miraidon. Okay, I'll keep it for now. It's not... It's another one of those weird ones where, like... It kind of gets somewhere, but not really. Okay, you're good for the water stuff. I don't think you do anything in Ization, unfortunately. So into Melmetal and Dialga. Triple Axle for Salamence. Triple Axle for Yveltal, outspeeds Mega Metagross. I mean, I'm cool with it, honestly. Orthworm. Okay, this is more of a Hail Mary because I like Orthworm. Doesn't think it does enough into water. It does do pretty dang well in Ization. And nah, not great in Metagross because of Fire Punch. It doesn't do well in Yveltal. It doesn't do anything to Kyogre. I think we say no. I was considering Dondozo. Not because it matches type-wise, but because of Unaware. But I don't think it does enough to the water types outside of being bulky. Doesn't really work. Doesn't work in Ization because of Wild Charge. Doesn't do that much into Melmetal or Dialga. It does okay into them. Not that good for Metagross. Not that good for Yveltal or Eternatus. Doesn't work for Miraidon. I mean, like, it almost works. I guess I'll keep it, but it's pretty unlikely I pick it. Wo-Chien. Good in the water. Doesn't do anything in Ization. I don't think it does in... I mean, it kind of works in a Melmetal and Dialga, but not great. It has Foul Play for Metagross, but it's gonna hurt. I don't think it's that good in a Kyogre. It sort of backs up Miraidon. Not really Eternatus. Not gonna do much. I think we just say no. I don't think it does enough. Final three. Blood Moon or Ursaluna. I don't think it makes the cut. I mean, okay, I do like Earth Power for Melmetal and Dialga. It's a little too risky. Well, it might be able to deal with Zacian. Water is obviously a problem. It probably does decent into Metagross. Yveltal's not really that good. It could work for Miraidon. It's actually not terrible. I'll keep it for now. Pecharunt. Okay, Pecharunt, I love the bulk. I love that it can heal itself. What does it achieve? Not super effective moves, really. I mean, it's like... It can't Foul Play into Metagross.
My chat misses you. Definitely not me. I don't miss you, though.
Aww, chat misses me.
Yeah, just chat. No, kidding. I missed you.
Aww. Well, good news, I'm on my last one.
Really?
sorry, my last one in my list, I still have a shitload to deal with, but I've almost not gone through everything to narrow it down a bit.
Okay, you've done some narrowing.
Yeah. Okay,
There's still quite a lot of choices, but...
this works well into the water stuff, or at least good enough.
I was gonna say, you know Fluttermane can learn Energy Ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured that out. I was like, it'd be really nice if I had on my team that could just learn a grass move. And Fluttermane can do it. And I'm like, shit, I may as well just give it to Fluttermane.
Doesn't work for Zacian. I believe it gets Earth Power, so it could do decent in Melmetal and Dialga. It's Ice Beam for Salamence. Don't think Metagross works out that well, but I do a Flamethrower for it. Is it getting a good physical that I'm gonna have to be like Wild Charge for? I don't care for Kyogre. And I do like that it just has good coverage, but I don't know if it's gonna be super useful, but I'll keep it for now. Okay. Now that I've narrowed things down a bit, Panic. Now, I'm gonna take a real quick BRB break. I'll leave your stream up for entertainment.
Yeah, sure.
And I will see what I do next. So, I'll be right back. Did you get... Oh, you just got one cheap viewers. I thought you had two for a second.
No, I did. It's the same guy.
Oh, okay. Damn.
They sent it twice in a row.
Wow, that's a new. Evil. They're getting crazy.
I was scared it was just gonna start spamming chat.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Alright, chat. Well, to the Rack of Honor chat as well. We're looking at a beautiful team here. So we gotta think about Rotobosh. We gotta think about Zoroark, Cheat. Do you have a problem? Probably not, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I calculate Raichu should be a completely fine opener here. I think I want to open Raichu and Crobat here, but I might also just... I'll go Fluttermane in here, why not? Is Iron Bundle weak 2 again? Okay. Fluttermane works stupidly well into a lot of this. Okay. Trying to think this guy likes Pokemon. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I mean it's really hard to say. Also, hi, I'm subbing it for Ratquick 100 until he gets back. He went to go to the bathroom. He left his door open, so I could just see into his house. Which means that if I was a really good GeoGuessr player, I could dox him. Unfortunately, I'm not a GeoGuessr player. The unfortunate other truth, though, is that I do know where he lives. And that's not a threat I just took in there. What did I say? Yeah, no, if we're going against this, I want to see what Typhlosion History could do. Yeah, Fluttermane, unfortunately, backs Calorie has got a little bit of weakness there, but... Yeah, I think my big boy is I want to bring... Yeah, I think it's gotta be Crocodile, right? Crocodile's not, like, super duper fast, but it's nice. That also depends on the strength of everyone else, because what is, like Primal Dialga? You are just crazy. You are evil. I see Fridge, but I want to show the fridge. He's never gonna show the fridge. It went dark. Why'd it go dark? Chat, where'd Rackbook 100 go? Chat, is he gone? Chat, what happened? We tried to summon the fridge, and I think we summoned the entity instead. The fridge has gone dark. Dude, they closed the door on our fridge. I'm terrified. Oh, I think his stream just also... Did his stream freeze on my end, or did my stream freeze on my end? The fuck? Zach! Oh my god, he's not even listening. Zach! Unless it's my stream. Now he's making me paranoid. Is my stream working? Yes, it is. Okay, it's a him issue. He's literally just my screen is like completely frozen on his end. It's been on the same page, but I haven't been on there in minutes. Oh god, I'd rather much. I don't want the weakness policy one.
Okay, I'm back.
You know my stream has been frozen on your end, right?
Yeah, I just realized that now. Well, at least they heard you. Oh my god. Chad, I think this guy likes Pokemon. Could be wrong, though. I see a fridge back. No, not show the fridge. How dare you. Also, I had to feed the gluttonous guinea pigs because one of them was looking for it.
Don't you dare call them gluttonous. They are just hungry, hungry, hungry babies because you starved them.
I know.
Yes.
They get ample
every time
food.
I come over, they go queek, 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 queek.
They do that. Rack is show the fridge. No. Here, I can pull up a PNG of a fridge. Would that make you happy? Fridge. I'm Googling fridge.
Hear me out, right? Go into your kitchen, take a picture of your fridge, come back and show it to the webcam.
I'm not showing... Here's some fridges. Here, I'll find one that looks vaguely like my fridge. Will that satisfy you? It's similar to this one, except there's 2 drawers for the freezer and not 1. It's basically that. I guess like this.
Is this like... It's like I asked a girl for like nudes, and then she sends me like a Google stock image.
Okay, that'd be pretty base though.
It would be kind of base.
It'd be very funny if they did that, and they just like bluntly. It's like they're just bluntly honest, like, yeah, this isn't my nudes. But I hope you like them.
Wait, you have the same fridge as Rackman? That's crazy, the same fridge. Also, I really hope for God's sake that for Lance's team, I kind of want Team 2 exclusively because I don't want weakness policy Dragonite.
Wait, does the second one not have a weakness policy?
No, it's all berry.
What? Actually? Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. That's the wrong thing. Wait. How did I not notice that until now?
No, literally, I was the same way.
Wow. Yeah, that is significantly different. Okay. Good to know.
Same exact moveset, though. Just
yeah, that's probably why I didn't notice. There we go. Let me pull up generally what I have going on here.
So does Booster Energy just automatically do Quark Drive, or...?
Yes. But only once.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me
know.
I
guess I have to figure out what the fuck I want here.
Okay, genuine question.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be silly. Why is Terrapagos in consideration here?
It gets a crazy move pool, plus its ability is like multi-scale, so the first hit doesn't do a lot of damage. And then if you give it like an assault vest or something, it gets quite bulky.
Zam.
So, it's not like a god tier pick, but it is theoretically interesting.
Okay. I see that you really want to bring Meganium.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot I left that on, didn't I?
I like how Fluttermane's not even, like, highlighted yet, but Meganium
Yeah, well,
is.
you see, so this is called doing a bad job, right?
Dude, Fluttermane goes crazy.
I get 50 you know, I can't get subs! Nice try!
Hey, listen, if we get this man to affiliate, and you gift him 50 subs...
Sure, then I will show Fridge. To the best of my ability.
Extra idea. Uh-oh, what's the extra idea? You get affiliate.
Or you could just, like, if you donate, like, $20, I'll go show my fridge to the best of my ability.
You show fridge.
That's a pretty good deal in comparison to the 50 subs, if you ask me.
Pro just wants $20. He wants to buy me cheese curds to make my stomach upset.
Oh, when you put it like that.
Well, he keeps buying me food that's dairy. He's like, you know what'd be really sweet about me?
Sometimes you buy dairy.
Huh?
Sometimes you go to Culver's and buy the dairy sauce that makes you shit.
Hey, calling it the sauce that makes me shit is an inside thing, okay?
Get a load of the shit eater. Or the food eat shit. Anyway, this is a bit, by the way. I'm just committed now. Hey, commit to $20 though.
Stop e-begging. You're gonna scare away your viewer.
I mean, I just said you get stuff and shit. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to not scare him away.
You're the one. Wow. I can't believe you'd out me like that.
You outed yourself!
You outed me! You're the one who talked about the sauce. I was just gonna casually threaten you of poisoning me. Accuse you of poisoning.
Glad I just found out Rag is yeah, of course. $20 is $20. What can I say?
$20 is $20? What a steal!
Yeah, I mean, $20 for $20. I actually don't have anywhere to raise them, so I would not want to buy them. I would want to make sure they get a happy and loving life.
Could we move out into, like, the middle of, like, some rural area with a giant lake nearby that we can, like, acquire as our land? For 5 shekels?
Just feed the ducks?
And the hand of our firstborn in an arranged marriage to their child?
What if we never have a firstborn?
Well, then they're not gonna know that. We could just say we're having fertility issues.
We are having fertility issues.
Exactly. See, you're really dedicated to the bit.
Surprise! We're not expecting!
Maybe we do bring Sandy Shocks. Like, so I was initially thinking, we have a farm, got chickens, turkey, hog, goats, you could buy ducks and we'll hold them for you. Hell yes.
That sounds like
you
fun.
got a hog? You can't say you have a hog and not send hog pics. I want to see your hog. Nope.
Babe, we've been over this. No. You can't ask for hog pics from strangers online.
I want to see a pig. It's my wife. Oh.
This is what happens when I can't provide for her.
I like this like a story in 2 parts.
Yeah. Anyway, what do I want to bring here?
I don't know. This whole blanks to hogs sort of deal has had me a little frazzled.
Okay, we might just throw a few things on the team and see how it works. It's probably the easiest way.
Why is he here?
What? Who's here?
Sevian Wishy-Washy.
Oh yeah, I just for some reason can't seem to bring myself to get rid of Sevian Wishy-Washy.
Can you show chat what Sevian Wishy-Washy looks like, just for like the bit?
I'll put up on the...
Please.
This guy.
Show me my hideous fish. Yes. Yes! He looks disgusting and I love him.
It is very funny. The other one's kind of interesting. It's like, it's so tempting, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh my, that's exactly what I said. Can you believe this man has a semi and wishy-washy? He looks like he wants to.
Lick your tip. Oh, it's polite, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
You don't want someone like chewing on him.
So how come Latios and how come not Latios but yes Latios?
It has to do with Latios is the offensive one, so it does more damage.
Gotcha. I see.
Should be tricky. Okay, what do we want to use for Zacian? Let's start there. I mean, I think Ogerpon works pretty well.
Nana! Love you! Everyone knows that. Jeez, I'm so sorry.
Veltal.
Sire XP.
Is it? I think it's tied with Mega Metagross, unfortunately.
Madame.
Yeah, they're both 110, and Metagross is Jolly, so it would be a speed tie, which I don't care for. But I'm not sure what else I want to do with it. Okay, let's theoretically say Ogerpon, because I like the flexibility of it. So we probably want 2 special attackers then. Or at least things that can hit specially. Speed is definitely a little bit of a concern. Idea? What's the idea here? Rotom Fridge, cause Fridge. You know, it almost works, except for the part where it doesn't. But I appreciate the honesty of Fridge. Because people sometimes lie about that, I guess. Okay, Fluttermane's a thing.
I get it. This is a hit reference.
I think I need a special attacker with fighting or ground. I mean, that makes me want to consider Landorus. I am very much eyeballing Victini. Just due to the flexibility of it.
It's fun.
You should lurk now, have fun with your fridge, thanks!
See, it's funny because we both thought we might at least be able to do a little bit of the fighting today. And the way you phrased it when we were at hanging out this afternoon made it seem like you were basically done and that I was the one holding us back.
You never know.
Okay, now this time. Wow, the skin on my toe is just... What the heck happened here, dude?
Dude, what the something from Miraidon.
When did I injure myself?
You have the speed. One of the few things here with Fluttermane's okay, but I don't think it does enough damage. Not damage. Well, it doesn't do it to specifically like Melmetal and Dialga. It's sort of where the Victini is appealing. Let me see here. What would Victini use? I'm into the Olga. I mean, I can click like Fusion Flare. You get or V Create. You do get Aura Sphere, actually. Although I kind of, part of me wants a Steel type for the Olga, but that would require some work. I was gonna say, Aegislash does get a fighting move, I think, but it's not a special attack. It gets Sacred Sword. And Close Combat. That's also kind of tempting. Oh yeah, so is Sceptile. Yo, I started Coach Care for the first time today. It's the best ROM I've ever played as a casual geek. Can I list the progress of my journey? Sure, go for it. Why not? So, did I consider... Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, I'd originally considered Mega Dancy here. Although it definitely doesn't need to be Mega Dancy. I don't think in either case, realistically. It might actually be better as regular. If I were to have, say, Mega Sceptile... I'm aware of what Crystal Clear is, yeah. So Sceptile Mega would work here. I don't think we have a need for a Mega here, too, which Sceptile would work.
Oh my god, I haven't even considered Mega Pokemon.
Ah! This one I don't even know if I do Mega either. Here I definitely do Mega, and here... Depends. Oh, and then... Oh yeah, Scarf. Mega Dancy would work for this. And I could put Scarf on Victini for Lucario. And there is the problem of you outspeeding, but we do resist all its moves on or for Victini. That's very tempting.
Sorry, hold on. I'm looking at the Darkrai. Apparently it has the move Dark Hole, which can only be retaught once.
Ah! That would be... Sceptile... Sceptile's decent enough on its own, I think. And then... What did I say? Sceptile... Don't know if we would need Ogre Pond then. I started in Labyrinth Town because it's my favorite town. I started with the start. I've always loved and wanted to be good with Pearboy the Chikorita. We journeyed to Sabrina's gym, then to Erica, went all the way up to Misty, then Brock. Then we took the bullet train to Johto for Bugsy. Where's Mega Malamar? You know, if only. That'd be impressive if it was already in the game. Or in the ROM hack, I mean.
I mean, they gotta add it soon, right? I mean, it is our friend Malamar. Speaking of, are you gonna bring it to the E4?
No.
Our friend?
No!
Malamar?
No!
Yes! Psychic and Dark are both good.
Okay,
He's a hater. Later alligator.
Fun.
So you know he's locked in because I didn't hear him go, no, 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 YouTube, I didn't mean it, we didn't mean it.
Did he say something?
But I said the
okay,
word.
well now we're gonna get banned.
Yeah, it's so funny, you didn't even care. You were too locked in.
I'm caught up in my shtick. Ogerpon... Is Ogerpon necessary? What would I need? Okay, wait, let me go back to this real quick. Let me take a look at these 5, ignoring Ogerpon. So we got, in this case it'd be a Mega Sceptile. Frankly, I think a lot of this would be Mega Sceptile. You're not as good, but it would work. Mega Sceptile should outspeed you. honestly. Yeah, I think it literally just kind of answers everything on this team. I mean, as long as it doesn't go down. In this case, I think it would just be, probably be regular. But I think, I don't know if you outspeed that. I think it'd be a speed play. You kind of answer into that. And I could have some coverage. In this fight, instead of Urshifu's Scarf, I think we do Victini's Scarf. Victini's Scarf. Because, yeah, resist both those stabs as well. Does Sceptile do anything? I mean, Sceptile could theoretically be useful there. I don't think it does that much. It could be useful here. It's probably... Sceptile could do something here too, I think. My friend who knows nothing about Pokemon said his favorite is Vaporeon. Should I tell him? Nah! You know, hey, it's better not to harm the unpure. Oh, I forgot about Marshadow being a kind of scary mon.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Okay. Sceptile, I think, just barely outspeeds Roaring Moon, right? 20 and it's 119. Yep. Oh wait, Victini also works pretty well into a lot of these guys. What am I? Oh, it's Psychic type. Okay. Regular Victini could work into you. Yeah, I don't like that we only really have one optimization, but we'll see. I don't think Victini works there. Zora works. Yeah, I think that's all it does. Need kinda works here. And here.
Alright, stop it.
Oh yeah, we don't have a Scarf. Hang on, we got Mega Sceptile. Comes in there, potentially. Comes in there, potentially. I think we Scarf Victini here. Theoretically, and then it...
I think I gotta do Sharpeed.
Kinda can pop off in a lot of these because of its moves. Mega Sceptile. Scarf.
Oh yes, these Elite Four teams seem very balanced and fair. Oh yeah, like how Lance has a Pokemon you can't normally get in the game, but you can technically get it if you use like a mystery code. The champion has a Pokemon you just can't get at all ever. Adonatus. These teams are also built to be incredibly speedy.
Okay, that's regular day.
Which means that a lot of my picks are being chosen by the fact that I truly just have to demolish with what I can.
I think you might work into that too.
Fighting Bug, Grass, Electric Fairy.
I don't know, well, if Meteor Beam's gone, I'm not gonna count that as a counter. No crop.
Well, that's pretty good speed.
He need to jump. No, Blue jump so far. How to go from Pidgey to this? Cheating. Okay.
I think the canon reason is that the creator gave him these because he like comes up and is like, by the way, I just handed off your rival a bunch of good Pokemon. Have fun.
That's it. In this case, Ogerpon will be pretty good. Ogerpon doesn't do a ton. Ogerpon does not do a ton here either. Well, it's not gonna do a lot, I don't. Doesn't do a ton. Okay, I think we find something different than Ogerpon. Unfortunately. As much as I want to use it. What is then our biggest threats? Also, because yeah, we have some bulk. We don't have crazy bulk. Because regular Sceptile. Yeah, Mega Sceptile doesn't get much better. I mean, it's a little bit of bulk, but it's nothing crazy. So I mean, although yeah, Diancie is very bulky in regular form. Mega is decent. Victini is decent bulk. Dragapult and Urshifu aren't terrible. I mean, some with some special bulk could be nice. I also think potentially some backup Mons would be good. A little bit of scare over Kyogre. Oh yeah, Victini. I forgot to add Victini to this list. Victini goes there. I don't think you have anything. I'm in the wrong one again. I always do that.
I also find it funny they haven't given us Arceus in this game, even though Savali is the same exact thing.
Arceus is 120 across the board.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it's like, I mean, in terms of, like, the gimmick, like, there's no excuse as to why we just can't have Arceus in the game.
Yeah. Probably, I think it's literally just because it'd be too strong.
But our enemies can have Arceus!
Okay, so Kyogre, Zacian, Marshadow. I mean, extra for Primal Bird. Little extra. Maybe we actually do go Ogerpon. The more I look at this, because Ogerpon helps for Yveltal. The only thing it doesn't really do is Marshadow. We're running a little bit more physical, but that's fine. I mean, maybe Ogerpon's probably the right call. It's Ogerpon. So I think in this case, probably just a vanilla Ogerpon. That hits the most. In this case, oh shit, okay. In this case, we probably go either rock or fire. Let me take a look at the moves. Wait. Rock doesn't. What's a pure rock type? Wow, my brain just broke on that. I'm like, cool, pure rock type Gigalith. That works.
Gigalith.
Okay, that does not. Okay, so that doesn't resist ice. So we actually are weak to it if we don't go rock. Which I think I'm okay with.
Wait, you're fine going in with a Pokemon that's weak to ice?
No, sorry, I was just saying I think rock or fire.
Oh, Fire Mask would be better, you think?
Should be fine.
Okay. We have been live for 2 hours, and all I've really come up with is that I have 3 Pokemon.
Yeah, actually,
We're probably going to plan this a little bit off stream.
Better. Yeah, rock is probably actually a little better. I'm gonna just say fire/rock here. Because it outspeeds, Ogerpon can just have a thing here. I mean, it counters this whole fight fine. I mean, ideally this would be a rock. Okay, so then this would be Ogerpon Fire, counters you pretty well. It doesn't outspeed, but it probably can take a hit. It's not great, though. I think it really is mainly here for this, but it does get play rough, so it could actually help with like Komodo or Urshifu a bit. What would I want here? I mean, the fire isn't that useful, but like rock doesn't get me anywhere. Maybe water? Let me see what... I gotta look at their moves. How good is water here? Not the worst. Actually, it helps resist a decent bit. Yeah, it makes some of them less defeating blows. Yeah, I think water's the right call. Ogre on water. I think it could work. I mean, it's not going to do a ton in this fight, but...
Oh, that's right, because you can just change your type with Ogerpon.
Yes. That's part of the appeal for me. The Marsh Shadow...
Can Silvally also change forms?
No, you have to do it at the Cinnabar Labs, unfortunately.
Aw, damn.
If you could, it would actually be genuinely worth bringing. I think for this fight we do Ogerpon Rock, most likely. I think it covers our bases the most. Although fire is tempting, too, from... It may just be Melmetal. I think the rock would be the right one. And then this fight probably would also be rock. Good answer into that. The running fires. Although this does make us then weak Metagross. Yeah, it's probably fine. The Ogerpon seems pretty good because it helps with Kyogre and Zacian. Marshadow's a bit scary. I think I'm generally cool with most of these. Okay, which one are you? Where are you? Why are you up there? That one? No. That one? No. Okay, whatever. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna find this. That one. No. That one. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this requires switching, which is obviously a scary thing. Not even showing up anymore. Oh wait, no, it's because it's... No wait, it's not that. I'm being scammed. Oh, okay, there. Yeah, I mean, I have to figure out general move sets. I might write up, honestly, like a general play-by-play.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least who's for what.
Yeah.
Just because it generally helps. Okay. Okay. But I think I'm pretty happy with a lot of these. Do I have a... Okay, actually, real quick. Do I have a scarf on every fight? And Urshifu being scarf. Ogerpon Grass could also be scarfed. Because then it would outspeed you... Yeah, crap. Okay, I'm just gonna name it Ogerpon G Scarf. But that would give some wiggle room. I mean, I have to kind of calc some speed stats and shit at some point, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm almost there. Urshifu Dark isn't bad in this fight. I have to see what moves. It should get, like, Thunder Punch. I think Urshifu being scarfed here is not a terrible play. The only other option would be, like, Victini. Actually, Victini wouldn't be bad, either. And just because Urshifu should outspeed everything except for the leads if I were to run Ogre or Victini as a lead. That actually would work. Because I just kind of need to get the Glaceon off the field as fast as I can.
Yeah.
In this case, Victini's scarfed. In this case, Urshifu Dark is scarfed.
Ground, water, grass, ice, ground, water, grass, ice, ground, water, grass, ice. Ground, water, grass, ice, ground, water, grass, ice.
Yeah, I think would be abandoned specs, but that kind of depends. As well as like Assault Vest. I think we would want Assault Vest on DNC in this fight. And in this fight... What would I want in this fight? I mean, a lot of it is special. I think Assault Vest is another thing we want to have in as many fights as we can. Okay, wait, we don't have Mega here. I don't think I think we want DNC to be Mega actually. Oh, I think I was worried because I wanted it to take the Glaceon hit at the start. But if we do outspeed with the Scarf Victini, it should be able to just kill. I don't think Glaceon's that specially bulky. I think it's physically bulky, right? Nah, it's about the same, but Victini's gonna hit it like a fucking tanker. Just gonna go BOOM right over it. That was very dramatic, I know. Yeah, so this could be Mega DNC then, which would make it faster. DNC. Mega DNC. Okay. Don't think Assault Vest does a lot here. Yeah, I mean, it would have to just be like Tyler or Shifu or something. And then we have Scarf. I mean, a Self-Vest Dragapult here's... Well, I just want the damage boost. I think I'm probably gonna Bandit. I mean, a regular DNC probably in this fight would be... Love to see. Oh, I did pick Mega Sceptile here. I did kind of like the Mega Diancie lead. Although I think Dracopult Band could just kill both Aerodactyl and Garchomp. I hope. Yeah, I think in this case you get the Assault Vest. Also, I'm gonna flip this to be Scarf on this side. I wrote Scarf behind every single time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with how this has turned out. Yeah, and I just have to plan out my general move pools, which I might just do that off stream to be ready for tomorrow. I don't know where you're at.
I have 3 Pokemon confirmed, and I have general, like, at least starts to their movesets.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you can see it here. I've been kind of...
Oh yeah, you're trying to figure out general move pools.
Yeah.
The good thing is, yeah, we can switch in between fights, so...
Oh yeah, I do want to make a note to, like, bold the ones that I can't relearn. Like, Fake Out, I can't relearn the Alolan Raichu, so I kind of almost want to, like, bold that as, like, do not get rid of that.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because I'm like, if I get rid of Fake Out, I kind of just fuck over myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, considering Sandy Shocks, I'm also considering, Hisuian Typhlosion. I'm debating Rapidash Galar right now.
It did seem at least decent. Just because of its speed.
Yeah. Yeah, these are at least 6 Pokemon still on there. I was kind of looking at my notes to see who else I missed in terms of consideration that I would want to at least really consider. Given just, like, who I've covered so far.
Yeah.
Because I'm like... a good chunk of these I at least have any answer to, even if not great.
Yeah.
But, like, I think I kind of need, like, a dark type. Whatever, something to deal with Rotom Wash. What is that thing weak to again?
Grass.
Ground.
It's Levitate, so...
Yeah, fuck it. Fluttermane with Energy Ball, you're coming here to Rotom. This thing can hit you super effectively. Should just... that might be an answer to that. Like... do I learn any, like, special fighting moves on Fluttermane? That's a real question, though.
Do not think so. But I could be wrong. Because are you looking for the ice? You do get Mystical Fire.
Oh, I do.
Which, not like crazy good. Also Power Gem. So.
Ooh. What do you think? I'm trying to think of what would be better, Power Gem or Mystical Fire here.
Given it's only a 5% difference, assuming it lines up type-wise pretty well, it's probably better because you have the chance for this Attack Raise for very little power drop.
Oh, you mean it's Spatak. You mean I lower their Spatak, not raise mine.
Oh, it lowers shit, never mind. I'm thinking of a different move. I'm thinking of Fiery Dance. I mean, honestly, you probably could have both on, depending on the Pokemon you're hitting. Because, like, Baxcalibur, for example, you want to hit with Power Gem, most likely, because its ability will raise its attack if hit by a fire move. But you also probably want the fire move for Mega Abomasnow. So.
Yeah, because, like, I do have, and Hisuian Typhlosion is here. I kind of want the grass move for Rotom, so I'm like, I could always just teach over Shadow Ball for this fight. Oh, but then I have Calyrex. Maybe I teach over Moonblast for this fight, and then I just relearn Moonblast.
Oh yeah, well I guess you don't need.
Oh, but Baxcalibur. Okay, so I need Moonblast. I need Shadow Ball. I need Grass.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess then you don't have to worry about the whole fight. I mean, the other Pokemon you're hitting, because yeah, you're hitting Ninetales and If you're hitting Ninetales and Glaceon, there's Spatakers. Abomasnow, you should. Although you do want Mystical Fire for that too, probably. Yeah, Mystical Fire is probably the better option.
I think so too.
Because of the Abomasnow mainly. Just to guarantee you get that kill, because that thing can get out of hand if you're not careful. Due to the Slush Rush.
Oh yeah. And even that, it's like with Slush Rush, if I just have like a Scarfed Fluttermane, I should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think Mystical Fire is probably the play here.
Yeah, sure. I'm looking real stuff. Sec. Do I have anything?
What is Light Clay?
What is Suha? Oh, it increases the duration of screens. Which Aurora Veil boosts both attack and it's basically a light screen and a reflect in one if snow is up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Honestly, part of me was thinking, I'm like, instead of bringing Hisuian Typhlosion to that one, I'm like debating bringing Rapidash Galar, because I think these Pokemon look. I mean, again, I know there's the physical boost, but I mean, actually, wait, no, because how much is the physical buff? 1.5, right?
Yes.
So I guess Spinef is technically still better. Okay. Maybe I bring Taunt on one of the ones. Maybe can Hisuian Typhlosion learn Taunt?
Maybe.
It can.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Does it outspeed? I don't know if it does.
It doesn't.
Wow. I have poopity my pants.
Oh no. Don't do that ever.
I'll try not to.
Okay, who's a fast fire user?
Do you also want him to have taunt? I mean, the other play is just to hit it with a special steel move. Hell, you could probably do a physical steel move.
True.
And it just...
I don't know.
It just obliterates the damn thing.
I don't know. Oh, I haven't even been considering steel types, to be quite honest with you. Aegislash, that's a steel ghost. I'm gonna say you're mixed. You're physical. Yeah, Aegislash could essentially just be where the fuck I wanted to be quite honest.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's also like, yeah, no, I should probably stop streaming for now, but I can make a note to myself that, I'll just make a note here, a steel type.
Oh, yeah, and I was gonna say, I have a bunch of things listed that are possibilities. I mean, even just like the non-highlighted ones could work. So it might be worth at least just because that, you know, it skips some of the steps of just going through the whole decks if that is a little too overwhelming.
That might be nice.
Without, you know, because that's without me giving you the answer. Just, you know, speeds it up a little. But thankfully, I'm only bringing a team of 5 legendaries and a pseudo. Which, saying that out loud makes me sound like a massive coward, but if I manage to blitz through the thing and you struggle, I can always try to refight it with a worse team.
Sorry, so who are the Pokemon you're bringing?
As far as I'm aware, it's going to be Dracopult, Urshifu, Diancie, Ogerpon, Victini, and then I guess Mega Sceptile, which doesn't count, but I lied. There's only
Damn.
4 legendaries.
That's fucking crazy.
But that's the goal. Oh boy. Wait, real quick actually, before we call it. Could I actually... Hold on. I could probably Scarf Sceptile. For the... Oh, well, I was considering Mega Sceptile. But as opposed to doing Dracopult, that could just probably kill with, like, Dual Chop. If I really...
I'm actually probably gonna end stream now.
I really wanted to.
Bye, guys.
That's worth considering, actually. Over, because Dragapult outspeeds everything else already. Well, Sceptile normal when... Okay, I gotta do some speed stat calcs too to see what I need. I'm assuming basically everything's gonna have a plus speed nature, which means I need to know what stats I'm lowering. I mean, because like Urshifu, it's easy with like Jolly, but things like Victini and Diancie I might be more mixed on. So I mean, I have to look at their move pools and stuff. But outside of that, I'm pretty much ready to go. I mean, I might want a little bit to plan, but hopefully tomorrow we at least start the E4. I'm sure I'll have a little time off stream before then, but we'll see how it works out. But yeah, I gotta wrap things up here too. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll stream again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.